Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicole. So in today's video, we are going to be redecorating an area in my master bathroom, and I am so excited to show you guys everything that we get into. We're gonna be making a DIY shelf, and it is really ornate and super beautiful, and I hope that you guys enjoy watching that. And then we're gonna decorate the whole area. So altogether, it's gonna be a lot of fun. If you wanna see everything that we get into, go ahead and keep watching.
So let me show you guys what we're working with. Here is where I'm wanting to put the shelf. This is in our master bathroom. I'm gonna take these two pictures down and put some art there. And then of course, this is just my bathtub area. So yeah, I feel like we need to kind of liven it up a little bit. So I think the shelf will be a nice addition with some decor hanging off of it and then a beautiful piece of art right here.
All right, y'all, so let me show you all the wood that I went and picked up at Home Depot, and then I will tell you guys the cuts that we're gonna make to get the shelf going. All right, so right here we have a 1x8 by, I believe it was 6 feet, and I'm gonna cut it down to 3 feet. Then we are gonna use this one, the skinny one, for a frame, and that one is a 1x3 by 8 feet long. Then over here we have this particle board right here. That's just gonna be used as a backing for our wainscoting that we have right here. And these are both gonna be cut 3 feet by, I think I'm gonna do 12 inches. I'm gonna try that and then see how I like it, and we can go from there. I also have these two corbels that I got from Lowe's, and then this Gorilla Construction adhesive glue. All right, so now as you can tell, we have our 3 foot by 12 inch and 3 foot by 12 inch back pieces. So what I'm gonna do with these is I'm just gonna use construction adhesive and go ahead and glue it like that, just so that the back is a little bit thicker, because I am gonna wanna put hooks on this part right here. So I wanted it to be a little bit thicker. And now the next step is gonna be to use my 1x3 to go ahead and make a frame for around this part right here. I also already have the top of the shelf cut out. So like I said, the next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and cut a frame to put around this part. All right, so now as you can see, I've made the border. So the idea now would be that after I get all of this constructed, I would go ahead and add 4 hooks onto here, and then we can hang really cute things on here. And then the top of the shelf is going to go here, and our corbels will go holding the top of the shelf. So let's go ahead and get to getting this all put together. All right, y'all, so now it is the next day. I just brought everything inside because the weather is not so great outside, and we're supposed to get snow tomorrow apparently. So I am inside now. I brought all of the pieces of wood inside. I have not assembled anything yet. I decided that I'm gonna paint everything before I go ahead and assemble. So I'm just gonna paint everything black, and I will show you guys the color here in a second. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into painting, and then we can finally get it put together and then get it put up in the bathroom and decorate it. I am so excited. All right, so this is the black that I'm gonna be using to paint everything. It is just Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch Fast Drying Semi-Gloss Black. All right, y'all, so it is the following day again, and it did actually snow a good amount, probably like 2 inches. I'll show you guys a little clip of what it looks like outside, but I'm gonna finish up my shelf. It's now painted. I did 3 coats on the wainscoting part, and then on everything else that was wood, I only did 2 coats. So what I'm gonna show you guys now is how we're gonna kind of put it together. So here is our little corbel. So this part right here, I'm gonna just remove these, and I'm actually gonna put these on the back of our whole shelf unit, and I'm gonna use these to actually hang our shelf. But what I'm gonna do to attach this part to the actual shelf is just use wood glue and then use my brad nailer. And that's how I'm gonna pretty much put the whole shelf together, is just with wood glue and the brad nailer. And then I wanted to show you guys the hooks that I went ahead and picked up. So I picked up 4 of these hooks. These came from Hobby Lobby. I've used these before. These are $5.99 and they do go half off. So of course, try to pick them up when they're half off. I have 4 of these, like I said, and we're gonna attach these to the actual shelf. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys that little intro before we get into actually building it, but we are officially ready to build it. All right, so like I said, let's go ahead and remove these from the back of each corbel. All right, so let's start by framing or putting the frame on. now we're gonna flip this around. So that we can screw in some screws right here. All right, y'all, so now we're officially done building it. Now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and use wood filler to fill all of our little brad nail holes. And then I'll do some touch-ups on little areas that need touch-ups, like that one down there. So let's go ahead and fill all of these holes. So good morning, y'all. It is another day. So I've officially spent all week filming with you guys. So that's kind of cool. So this morning we are finally done with putting the shelf all together. It's done being painted. It is ready to go. All that we need to do is add the hooks onto it and then add the brackets onto the back so that we can actually get it hung on the wall. And that is my mission today. We are gonna go ahead and add the hooks and then we're gonna get it hung up in the bathroom. So I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that we've used before to hang things up, where I use tape and a Sharpie to figure out where our holes are gonna be. That way we can pre-drill and get all that ready. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna be using just packaging tape and a Sharpie. So you just wanna put your tape right over the holes, stretch it out really taut. Once you have it stretched out, you just want to mark where you want your screws to go. And now we can remove this piece of tape from the shelf and put it on the wall, and we should know where we need to drill our holes. So I went and got my measuring tape so that I can see how high up I want this shelf to be. All right, so as you can kind of see, I put the tape up right there. Kind of hard to see because it's clear. And I have my little dots ready to go. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start hanging my drywall anchors. Then, thank goodness, hubby showed up right in time because I didn't realize how heavy this shelf turned out to be. And it was very hard since I was standing like in the bathtub to get this thing hung up. So I'm so glad he was able to come in and help me hang it up. So ignore those two holes that I have up there. I'm gonna leave them because, as I've told you guys before, this is a rental. And that is where they had a towel rack hanging. And once we move out, I wanna hang everything exactly where it was. That way, you know, it's exactly as we moved into it. So I'm not gonna fill those holes. I'm just gonna put decor in front of it to cover them up. All right, y'all, so now it is yet again another day, but today is a great day because today is the day that we will complete this little project here in my master bathroom. So let's go ahead and get into the decorating and showing you guys the final reveal. I'm excited to see how it turns out and I hope you guys are too. So I already had this little apothecary jar with some soaps in it and I went ahead and bought a couple more bar soaps from Walmart. So I'm just gonna add these to this jar. Up Up next, I have this apothecary jar, and I'm gonna fill this one up with some sea sponges that I got off of Amazon. I will link them down below for you all if you are interested in getting some for yourself. They look really cute as decor. And then I also picked up these loofahs from Amazon. They came flat like this, and I just wet them and they expanded out to be like this. So of course this is gonna look really cute as a decor piece as well. And lastly, I'm not going to do anything with this jar. This is just a jar that I've already had before. It has Epsom salts in it, and then it has this really cute little wooden spoon in it. So this one is just going to stay as is. Then I did pick up this pitcher from Hobby Lobby, and to this I am just going to add some dried out eucalyptus sprigs that I've had. We're just going to add them into there. Next, I'm going to be using this little basket that I got at, I believe it was Savers. I think I shared it when I hauled it. So I'm going to use this basket, and then I'm going to fill it up with some rolled up little hand towels. Y'all, so the last thing I wanted to show you is that I added this beautiful painting right here. This came from Hobby Lobby. It was $89.99, but it is in the spring shop, so it's 40% off right now. And I feel like it just totally finished off this space. The colors go really well with all of the colors of our decor. And overall, I feel like this space came out absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited, and I'm so happy that I got to bring you guys along on this journey of redecorating my little tub area right here. So y'all, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope that you all enjoyed. It was so much fun bringing you all along on this journey. It took several days, way more days than I thought it was gonna take to do this whole project, but that's okay. Those types of projects always end up the best because at the end you finally feel accomplished and like, wow, it's just a big transformation. And I'm really happy with how it all turned out. I absolutely love how that area in my master bathroom looks now. And it was so much fun bringing you guys along on that little journey. So yeah, I will see you guys in next week's video. I'm going to bring you guys along with me to the antique shop that I was telling you guys about. And it's gonna be really, really fun, guys. Like, I love this place. It is so cool, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye, y'all.